Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at this 2008 Honda ST1300 and see what makes this bike a sport touring legend. Currently the brakes are off as we wait for replacements, but make sure and stick around to the end because I will start this up with the mufflers off. And oh my, does this V4 sing a pretty song. This bike is one complete package. It is full of power, comfort, brakes, handling. It is a bit on the heavy side at 750 plus. I imagine with a full tank of fuel and your saddlebags and me, we're talking 1,000 pounds. What really sets this bike apart from the rest is the unique whine of the V4, which we will hear. I don't have an exhaust on that side, but I will start it up. I'm going to do a part 2. We're going to take it out tomorrow and ride it after I get the new brakes on. We'll put the saddlebags on, show you how that's done. Tonight, we're going to just focus on comfort, reliability. This is the best of the best. My son commented, I picked him up from school on this the other day, and he just loved the seat. He couldn't say enough about it. These are for the bags. They can't go down as far as I know until you put the bags back on it. This is really nice to help lift the bike onto the center stand. However, when the bags are off, this is a little bit lower yet. So I just use that just to get a little bit more center of gravity. Really nice seats, ergonomically comfortable. I could put hundreds of miles on this bike in a day, and I am not an iron butt guy. I like to just go for short blasts, keep it within an hour from home. Very smooth. My favorite feature of this motorcycle is this. It works amazing. You want wind in the hair, you don't have the helmet on, which you should. You got your visor open, you want some air coming through, regardless. Oh my gosh, we're getting too much wind blast. Oh wow, that's nice. And then it also allows some flow through here, but I did run it down the road with no helmet, and it was amazing how well this adjustable windscreen works. I did it to test that solely. You're not going to drag your knees, but you can definitely do some damage on the corners with this for sure. At a pretty good high rate, this thing will hold its own, and you can hit triple digits really, really quick. I believe third gear will put you into 100 really quick with this. 125 horsepower, V4, fuel injected, 1300cc, gear driven cams. So it's just gears all the way from the crank to the cams. Produces an awesome whine. I would start it right now, but there's only one muffler on one side. So we'll wait to the end, and we're going to start it with no mufflers on either side. Despite this bike's overall size, it handles like a sport bike. Not like a nimble little SV650 that's stripped down for road racing, but it handles really, really well and feels superbly balanced. Having spent some time on the racetrack, I give this bike the utmost stamp of approval. Being that it is a V4, we've got massive crank. Everything that is big and heavy is very low on this bike, keeping the center of gravity very low. It's going to improve stability, handling, storage here, storage there with weight capacity. Yeah, look at there. Don't put more than 4.5 pounds in that compartment. And it says the same on the other side. I haven't looked in the side bags to see if there's any weight limits, but I would assume there are. Fuel is, with around 40 to 45 miles per gallon, the ST1300 gives you a range of roughly 300 miles on a single tank, making it a great long haul bike. One thing, the key is really recessed down in there, but have half their saving cards on there. We have the tachometer on the right with a 8,500 RPM red line. Pulls really hard. It might have like VTEC or something because it hits 4, it goes really quick. We have a 160 mile an hour speedometer, about a half a tank of fuel. Some numbers on the trip, and a total of 84,188. So about 85,000 miles. It could definitely use some clutch fluid replacement. The other thing I noticed, these do get pretty hot. This one has the pipes wrapped. I say you do what makes you happy. Getting the exhaust off of this side, I just did a rear tire. Doing some pads. It is shaft drive. Makes maintenance really low. No chain to worry about. You do get a little bit of that acceleration lift when you give it. You know, it does a little bit of the shaft drives up, whatever, torque up, whatever you want to call it. You have the front fender off as well. We did fork seals, a front tire, and we'll be throwing some new pads in the front too. Overall, just an awesome bike. Really, really great package. Even for living a few miles out of town, running back and forth to town. It's got the biggest rear rotor I've ever seen. Current owner sure likes to stand on that rear brake, almost like another brand of motorcycles that starts with an H. Let me know in the comments if you all know what I mean. Let's just say I changed tires at Sturgis for a couple of years, and I probably did 50 sets of rear brake pads and none fronts. 0. People, you have amazing brakes on your bikes, except they're all up front. That's why they put 2 rotors and 12 pistons. 12 pistons of power with dual semi-floating, full floating, whatever you want to call it. They float. Rotors drilled. Nissan. Nothing but the best here. We're talking the best brakes on the planet. 6 piston, amazing brakes. You literally could just disconnect the rear in between your engine braking and front brakes. You'll, other than a rain panic situation or where you have to stop quickly. Maybe that should be a topic for my next video. Why rear brakes on motorcycles are useless, except for dirt bikes, trials riders. As far as price range goes, the ST1300 remains a strong contender in its market, with competitors like the FJR1300 or the BMW R1200 RT. I believe this bike to be valued in the $4,000 to $6,000 range in the current market. However, I always say it's worth what somebody's willing to give you. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, we're going to fire this thing up. I waited until my son got home from school today, and I said, hey, bud, come on out here. I want you to hear this. Because how often do you get to hear a cam-driven V4 run with no pipes on it? I don't think it liked it that much. Okay, back up just a tad. You'll see. Please let me know what you think in the comments on this Honda ST1300. Are you looking at getting one? Do you currently own one? Have you put 1,000,000 miles on one? I love cars and motorcycles. They are so awesome, and so are you. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.